There you go. Let's go. We back on here. Oh, 2-0. All right, man. I ain't trying to wait. All right, let me get this motivation pulled up for y'all, and we're gonna get this day off started off right.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to talk to you about something simple yet profoundly powerful. Something that can change your life if you apply it consistently with unwavering belief. This isn't a quick fix or a magic pill, it's a mindset, a way of thinking, a way of being, a way of speaking to yourself that will unlock doors you didn't even know were there. The words we speak to ourselves each day, those seemingly small, almost invisible thoughts, are the very fabric of our future. Today, I'm going to share with you 9 things that you must tell yourself every single day. Not once, not twice, but every day. Because the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, and the thoughts you choose to repeat over and over become your reality. First and foremost, you must remind yourself that you are the master of your destiny. Not the circumstances, not the economy, not the people around you. You are the creator of your life, the author of your story. When you wake up in the morning, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I am in charge here. My decisions, my actions, my choices, this is what shapes my future. We live in a world that often tries to tell us that we are at the mercy of circumstances, that we're victims of fate, that the odds are stacked against us. But let me tell you something. The moment you accept that you are in control of your destiny, your life begins to shift. That's not some empty motivational phrase. It's the truth. You can create the life you want if you take full ownership of it. Think about how many times have you felt like you were drifting, like life was happening to you, like you were simply going through the motions. That's the effect of giving away your power. But when you decide right now that you are the one in charge, everything changes. You stop letting life happen to you, and you start making life happen for you. The next thing you must tell yourself every day is, I am worthy of success and happiness. Listen to me carefully. No matter what you've been told, no matter the limiting beliefs that have been drilled into your mind over the years, you are worthy. Worthy of love, worthy of success, worthy of abundance, worthy of joy. Too many people walk through life with this invisible weight on their shoulders, a belief that they are somehow not good enough, not deserving enough, not capable enough to have the life they dream of. But I'm telling you right now, those thoughts are lies. Every single person on this planet is worthy of having everything they want in life, but it starts with you. It starts with you choosing to believe in your worth. I know there are moments when doubts creep in. You look at others and wonder, why them? Why not me? But that comparison game will never serve you. Instead, let me remind you of something. You are a unique creation. There's no one else like you. No one else can bring to the table what you bring. Your voice, your talents, your heart. These are the gifts you offer to the world, and they are invaluable. You are worthy, and you have every right to live the life you dream of. The next thing to tell yourself every day is, I am capable of overcoming any obstacle. Life is going to throw challenges at you. That's a given. There will be setbacks, roadblocks, detours, things that will try to knock you off your path. But guess what? There is no obstacle that is too great for you to overcome. Not one. You've already overcome obstacles in your life, haven't you? Think about the times you faced adversity and come out the other side, stronger, wiser, more resilient. You've done it before, and you can do it again. The only difference between people who succeed and those who don't is the mindset. People who succeed refuse to accept defeat. They don't let obstacles define them. They look at every challenge as an opportunity to grow, to evolve, to expand. When you wake up in the morning, remind yourself, I have the strength, the resilience, and the intelligence to navigate whatever comes my way. I am unstoppable. No matter how tough things get, I will find a way, I will rise above it, because inside of you, refusal to give up. And that, my friends, is invincible. Another thing you need to tell yourself every day is, I am constantly growing and improving. Life is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, step by step, day by day. If you want to live a life of excellence, you have to embrace the process of growth. You have to be willing to push beyond your comfort zone, to stretch yourself in ways that may feel uncomfortable at times. But here's the secret. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you challenge yourself, when you push past your limits, when you decide that you won't settle for mediocrity. Every day, ask yourself, how can I get better today? Whether it's learning a new skill, improving your relationships, or developing your mindset, focus on continuous growth. Because when you commit to growth, you'll find that the world opens up to you in ways you never imagined. Imagine for a moment, 365 days from now, if you commit every single day to becoming just a little bit better than you were yesterday. That's how transformation happens. Incremental growth leads to monumental results. So tell yourself every day, I am constantly growing, learning, and improving. The next thing you must tell yourself is, I am in control of my emotions. Now, this is a big one. We live in a world where emotions can often feel like they're controlling us. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next moment you feel like you've hit rock bottom. The roller coaster of emotions can leave you feeling helpless and out of control. But here's the truth. Your emotions do not have to control you. You are the master of your emotions, not the other way around. Just like with your thoughts, you have the power to choose how you respond to situations. You can choose peace over anger, calm over anxiety, joy over frustration. It's not about suppressing your emotions. It's about mastering them. Understanding that emotions are just signals. They're not permanent states, and they don't have to dictate your actions. Let me give you a powerful example. There's a story of a man who was facing one of the toughest periods of his life. Everything was falling apart. His business, his relationships, his health. And yet every morning he would wake up and say to himself, I am in control of my emotions. I will not allow fear, frustration, or anger to dictate my actions today. And every day he chose peace. He chose clarity. And over time, his ability to control his emotional state became his greatest asset. He didn't let circumstances dictate how he felt. He took charge. 6, I am deserving of love and connection. 7, if I ask the question, what do I deserve right now in my life? 8, I've come to a place of peace and connection. Another truth you must tell yourself every day is, I am deserving of love and connection. Too many people struggle with feelings of loneliness and isolation. They think they have to go through life alone. But you are not alone, and you never have to be. You are deserving of love. Love from others, and more importantly, love for yourself. Self-love isn't just about pampering yourself or giving yourself a break when you're overwhelmed. It's about accepting yourself fully. It's about recognizing your value and treating yourself with kindness and respect. When you love yourself, you are in a position to give love to others, to build meaningful connections that uplift you and those around you. And let's not forget, people want to connect with you. People are drawn to those who radiate self-love and confidence. When you remind yourself,
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Expansion Pack. I'm your host, Dan F. Man. Good to be in here with y'all again today. It's Fun Friday, so we're going to kick it in here. Let me see what specifically I said the topic is. We give him wisdom all day today. All right, so let's rock. Let's get this motivation started. let's go. Let's see. Let's go by view count. Oh, never mind. Let's hit Creative Commons. Hold on, let me get this motivation started. Well, what is this? That's 20 minutes. Let's do this one.
I got used to the feeling of rejection because my writing just wasn't up to par. Then I found Grammarly, an AI writing partner that helps professionals craft more impactful writing and save time. From polishing my writing to personalized suggestions, I became twice the writer I once was. Using Grammarly's rewrite function, I can have it rephrase my original writing into something even more engaging. What's more, using Ideate, Grammarly can help me brainstorm.
A wise person once told me, dreams don't work unless you do.
We try so hard in our lives to fit in. We try to fit into certain groups, certain frats, certain sororities, among certain friends. Yet the people we idolize most are the ones that stand out. But when you're prepared, there is no fear. There is no fear of failure, because even if you've walked out of something and you feel like you failed at it, your preparation is so strong that you're gonna take that failure and turn it into the outcome you desire. And most people stop at failure, okay? We've all failed at things. I'm gonna continue to fail at stuff, right? It's the most powerful tool you can use, but it all depends on how you use it.
What would your future be like if you decided to want that which you desire so strongly that it prepares you past your fears, that you experience the fear, as the one book says, feel the fear and do it anyway?
Life is 10% what happens to you, is 90% what you do about it. No matter who you are, no matter where you are in life, you can take the lid off of your job. And if you're wondering if you still have the lid on in your life, here are some clues that's gonna let you know that the lid is still on. If you're not excited about waking up in the morning, if you're sitting around bored out of your mind, if you got time to do everything anybody asks you to do, you probably got the lid on.
Yes, sir. Yes,
If
sir.
when you
Thank
tell your dreams to all your friends, it makes sense to them, you got your lid on, man. Your dreams should not make sense to everybody. You gotta say something that make people go, how you gonna do that? That's when you got the lid off. And if I were you, I'd do that. I'd take the lid off. Makes sense to me, don't it?
They're always going to get ready to get set to get going. What we've got to do is, boom, just like that, move into action.
Every time you remember your dream, you're removing some dirt. You're digging it back out. The true mark of a champion is, even though some dirt gets thrown on your dream, instead of letting it get buried, you keep shaking it off. You keep moving forward. You keep looking for a new opportunity. You wouldn't be having that opposition if you didn't have something great in you.
Right.
If your dream wasn't alive and on track, right on schedule to come to pass, you wouldn't have so many things coming against you. That dream is still alive. You may have tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. Didn't work out. Nobody was there to help you. Go back and try again. This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you. Can I tell you, your dream is not dead. It's just not in season. Your time is coming. Promotion is coming. Good breaks are coming. Promises you've been standing on. Dreams you've been praying about. Lack is not your destiny. Constantly struggling, barely getting by is not the end of your story. These light afflictions are for a moment. The adversity is temporary. The glory is eternal. Lord, I believe this is my year to get healthy and whole. This is my year to meet the people of my dreams. This is my year to go further in my career, to step into a new level of my destiny. This is my year to accomplish dreams, to break free from this depression. This is my year to meet the right people. This is my year to get healthy and whole. This is your year to see double. This is your year for vindication, for restoration, for new beginnings. Now get your mind going in the right direction.
Sir.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really?
That was 10 minutes.
First up, we've got Shake video masks. You can use different.
Here's the secret. The people that do the most with their lives, the people that seem the most self-assured, the ones that seem to embody confidence, the ones that seem to define confidence, they're the ones that had to face down the most fear. They simply didn't linger in it.
Don't hate your competitors. Respect your competitors. Learn from him.
I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, "Who's your hero?" And I said, "I don't know, I got to think about that. Give me a couple of weeks." I said, "I thought about it. You know who it is?" I said, "It's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, "So are you a hero?" And I was like, "Not even close." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero is always 10 years away. I'm never going to be a hero. I'm not going to attain that. I know I'm not. And that's just fine with me because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing."
That's the thing. Success and failure are generally slow processes. Either slowly building things up or gradually tearing them down. And that's why I say you've got to pay attention. You have to watch. You have to watch every single second.
Choose love, and don't ever let fear turn you against your playful heart.
I believe in manifestation. I believe in putting a rocket of desire out into the universe, and you get it when you believe it. You get it when you believe you have it, and that's the key.
So we want to get really sensitized, acutely sensitized, sensory acuity, to whether what we're doing is working or not. And by the way, sensory acuity is really the measure of a person's intelligence. What I mean by that is, how do we measure intelligence? Intelligence is a measure of the number and quality of distinctions you have in a given situation.
You can handle this, you just haven't figured it out yet. It's all right, this is your training period. This is the tuition you have to pay for what you don't know. You can do this, other people have done it. It doesn't take an Einstein. Get you some people that can teach you some stuff that you don't know. Get you some people that have done it successfully and learn from them. Take some seminars, workshops, read some books on how to manage a business. Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you.
You will notice the most successful people in any field, they are usually the ones who have failed more than anybody else. You see the difference between a successful person and everyone else? It's not a lack of strength, it's not a lack of knowledge, it's a lack of will.
You must experience what this life is totally, isn't it? Before you go, you must experience this. If you do experience that, then such questions will never arise in your mind, because that's not the way existence is.
It's up to you in a world where we're taught to look outside for answers, for a job that will make us happy, for money that will make us happy. The answer is within. We already have it. We already have the answer, but will we unleash it? Will we give it? Will we own it? Will we truly reinvent ourselves to become the people that we're capable of becoming?
The bow too tightly strung is easily broken, says one of the proverbs. Balance is a gorgeous thing. So be monomaniacal in your execution around your high-value targets, your HVTs, your mission plan, but also build in some rewards. And that's going to send a gorgeous message to your conscious and your subconscious mind that, hey, this daily practice of execution around my deliverables is a beautiful thing. And you create this thing called momentum. And the monk who sold his Ferrari, I went back and I saw this recently. I think there's a whole chapter on momentum. And you become like this. I love skiing. You start off small, but as you go down the slope, you pick up momentum. A lot of people say, Robin, where do I start? I want to start a new business. I want to become a better artist. I want to find the love of my life. I want to be a world-class creative. I want to multiply my financial life. Where do I start? You just start. You just start. There's great power in the start. And when you start, life starts supporting you.
Well, God wants us all to be courageous because He knows we'll face times in life and situations and circumstances that it takes more than just a desire, it takes courage. Many people operate on the basis of fear, on the basis of what other people think. We as believers should operate on the basis of courage. Courage to say no when we ought to say no. Courage to say yes when we should say yes. So what kind of courage do you have? Is yours sort of floating between depending on the situation? Or do you know the difference between right and wrong for your life? And you've made up your mind.
Yes, sir. So let's get some quotes in here. Wise quotes. You probably done seen most of these, but let's see what we got.
There's a tech solution that you need to implement now if you want to nail your deliverables. It's called EasyCater.
EasyCater is the premier tech platform for ordering food for your workplace. Find your favorite local restaurants, place your order, and provide your team with the resources they need.
That's what EasyCater brings to the table. Best-in-class service, digital receipts, and easily modifiable orders.
I actually wanted a Caesar salad. Ooh, croutons.
Start an order at easycater.com.
I don't know why.
There are 1,000 ways to deceive, but the worst way is to show love and sympathy. If you want to guess someone's character, then see what they are laughing at. Life doesn't give free lessons to anyone, so when I say life taught me, rest assured that I paid the price. Calm minds make better decisions. Education teaches us to speak, but it does not teach us when, where, and what to speak. Your peace is more important than others' opinions.
Yes, sir.
Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. Trust is the hardest thing to find and the easiest to lose.
Yes, sir.
I don't trust words, I trust actions, because people can tell you anything, but actions can tell you everything. The greatest lesson I have learned in life is that I still have a lot to learn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Silence and smile are two powerful tools. Smile is the way to solve many problems, and silence is the way to avoid many problems. Kindness is a language the blind can see and the deaf can hear. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. Don't kill people with kindness, because not everyone deserves your kindness. Kill people with silence, because not everyone deserves your attention.
Yes, sir.
It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. If someone wastes 10 minutes of your time, 8 minutes is your fault.
Yes, sir.
A man who is a master of patience is master of everything else.
Yes, sir.
Never make a permanent decision based on a temporary emotion. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words.
Yes, sir.
The truth is the truth, even if no one believes it. A lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. Do not correct a fool, or he will hate you. Correct a wise man, and he will appreciate you. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm. It's easy to stand with the crowd. It takes courage to stand alone. When you talk, you are only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new. Learn to sit back and observe. Not everything needs a reaction. Patience is when you're supposed to be mad, but you choose to understand. Life's too short to worry about what people may think or talk about you. Do what you want to do and be happy. Life is like a notebook. 2 pages are already written by God. First page is birth, and last page is death. Center pages are empty. Fill them with smile and love. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Trust is like glass. Once broken, it will never be the same again. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself means everything. Everybody wants to be a diamond, but very few are willing to get cut. Every experience is meant to teach you something new. Don't ruin someone else's happiness just because you couldn't find your own. It is wise to ignore something that is against your personality. Whether the clothes are expensive or cheap, can't hide a cheap character. Nothing is more despicable than respect based on fear. The eye sees only what the mind is prepared to comprehend. Remember, your manners interest me more than your beauty. Your manners are what makes you beautiful.
Yes.
If you want to speak the truth, speak about yourself. Don't make other people's lives a living hell.
Yes.
Beautiful souls are shaped by ugly experiences. All people are the same, only their habits differ. I have learned a few things in my life. No one is faithful except parents. Respect is only for money, not for humans. No one becomes a friend of the poor.
Sir.
There is no greater punishment in the world. I have learned a few things in my life. No one is faithful except parents. Respect is only for money, not for humans. No one becomes a friend of the poor. There is no greater punishment in the world than that a person is tempted to become what he is not. Jealousy is born from a feeling of inferiority. The person who considers himself to be inferior is jealous of others. Until a person stands in someone else's place, he does not understand the whole thing. Those who go ahead never remember those who are behind. Learn the
Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? Well, I didn't make this kind of money.
lesson of love from the rain that falls on flowers as well as thorns. Tension, anxiety, and depression are when we spend our lives trying to make others happy. Pain is part of life. Suffering is an option.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Loneliness can make you develop into a strong person. You cannot undo the moves, but you can make the next step better. The less you respond to negative people, the more peaceful life becomes. Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. When stupidity is considered patriotism, it is unsafe to be intelligent.
Yes, sir.
What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. Once you've matured, you realize silence is more powerful. Worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. When stupidity is considered patriotism, it is unsafe to be intelligent. What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create. Once you've matured, you realize silence is more powerful than proving a point. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Never let success go to your head, and never let failure go to your heart. Inner joy makes bad company unnecessary.
Yes, sir.
Doing what you like is freedom. Liking what you do is happiness. Those who are honest, they know how to respect culture, and they know how to be patient. Ambition and revenge are always hungry. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. To know is to know that you know nothing. That is the meaning of true knowledge. To succeed in your mission, you must have single-minded devotion to your goal.
Yes, sir. Let's get some more of this. But George done told us a lot.
Old ways of working can be hard to let go of.
1 bean equals $1. This is the mother pile. You could theoretically count the entire universe worth of stars.
Hey, Fred,
Hey,
do you
Melissa.
have that revenue forecast?
Oh, I'm still working on it.
Fred, I thought you were going to pick up some new skills on Code Academy. They have courses that teach statistical modeling, trend analysis, data visualization, all kinds of stuff.
Hey, that can't be right.
Welcome to Mind Insider, where we harness the law of
Let's go,
attraction to
Dr.
manifest dreams and create an empowered community pushing the boundaries of manifestation to the extreme. Don't forget to join us by subscribing to the channel. Now, let's begin today's session. Our words are a tool for the mind to create a reality. These 3 words are commonly used by most people in their daily lives without even knowing the adverse effects of these words on their lives. These 3 words that we believe to be so common are blocking the positive manifestations from coming into reality in your life. We use these words without even knowing their adverse impact on our lives. As soon as you become aware of these words and remove them from your daily vocabulary, you will find out very soon how they can change your life. The law of attraction will begin to work positively in your life, and you will begin to see great results. Let us begin by looking at each word one by one and understanding their impact on our lives. The very first word that people use commonly in their daily conversations is the word I hope. When you say the word, I hope, that there is a negative energy attached to it. There is a negative emotion that is hiding behind the word hope. The world holds emotions that you believe that you can't get something in your life and you are waiting for a miracle or by any chance for it to happen. You are saying that you do not believe that it will happen, but maybe some magic will occur. And we will get there by saying, so you are putting yourself in a state of deprivation. You are saying, and negative energy attached to it. There is a negative emotion that is hiding behind the word hope. The world holds emotions that you believe that you can't get something in your life and you are waiting for a miracle or by any chance for it to happen. You are saying that you do not believe that it will happen, but maybe some magic will occur. And we will get there by saying, so you are putting yourself in a state of deprivation. You are saying that you do not believe that you are worthy of something good to happen to you. It comes out so casually that you don't even realize it. I hope that I get rich. I hope that I can get wealthy. I hope that I could have a good life. I hope that I could have a great life. I hope that I could find my perfect soulmate. I hope that I could live a healthy life. I hope that good opportunities would find me. I hope that everybody around me would love me. I hope that I get the promotion. I hope that I can buy my dream car. I hope that I could buy my dream house. I hope that my friends or lover don't betray me. I hope I could be able to travel around the world. I hope. The continuous use of these words in your daily lives is creating a vortex of negative energy around you. If you want to use the effective law of attraction in your life to manifest your desires into reality, then you have to understand that the law of attraction works on the basis of your energy. Only the energy that you radiate into the universe is what is going to come back to you. If you are coming from a vibrational energy of are feeling deprivation and unworthy, then that is what you're going to attract to yourself. The more you will feel the deprivation, the more that deprivation will be created in your own life. Whatever is on the inside of you gets reflected to external world. Instead, whenever you are speaking about your desires, be mindful of what you're saying. Keep an eye on yourself. Whenever you say these words in your conversation, stop right there and change them. So what is it that you can say instead of saying, I hope? Well, if the word I hope comes from a point of desperation and vulnerability, you need to change these words into something that has the vibrational energy of certainty and abundance. So whenever you catch yourself saying, I hope, change these words with I know. So instead of saying, I hope that I get the money, substitute the sentence by saying, I know that I am worthy of this money. I know that I have the ability to be successful. I know that I'm going to get this promotion. I know. Remove I hope from your life and replace it with I hope forever. This is going to reflect positively in your life. As soon as you begin to make these changes, I know that I have an abundance of money. I know that good things are coming my way. Notice the change in energy that comes with saying the words, I know. There is an excitement and positivity of energy associated with these words, and hence the universe will bless you with excitement and positivity in return. The second word that we're going to talk about is the word I need. I need to have more money in life. I need to have a girlfriend, and I need to have a successful business relationship. I need a car, I need a house, etc., etc. You're saying every time that I need something, and what energy does that hold behind it? You're simply saying that you are a needy person. You are saying that you are living a life of deprivation. You are running behind those things that you do not have in life, leaving you embattled from within. That is what you feel that you deserve in life. Have you noticed how most people are living their life like this without even realizing it? You will be talking to someone in your family or friends, and they will tell you that I need such and such thing to happen to me. That would be great if it happens. I need my colleagues to be less brutal to me. I need people to be appreciative of me and my work, snicker, or I need my neighbor to be less nosy and mind their own business. We live in a world which is filled with the abundance of everything that we can ever imagine. This world is filled with an abundance of money, with the abundance of love, with the abundance of prosperity, with the abundance of happiness, and everything else dear to the human species. If you would only let yourself feel the worthiness and abundance from within, then you will be able to access all of these things. The universe wants to bless you in all the beautiful ways. All you have to do is stop looking on the outside for your happiness. Your desperation will only repel your happiness away from you. The more you will be desperate for something, the more the universe will continue to make you deprived of it. It is the energy that you put into your words again that can bless and make your reality. Have you ever noticed how a man or a woman is usually attracted to someone who does not come up as super desperate to them? You are usually attracted to people who are not super clingy. It is embedded in our psychology itself. The same thing goes with our inner self as well. You need to feel that you are abundant in all fields of life. You come from a place of being content with yourself. You do not need the money. You do not need someone to help you feel prosperous. My life is filled with abundance. My life is filled with prosperity itself. I amplify this emotion every day. Tell yourself that again and again, and give yourself a reason for it. I know that I am worthy and abundant because I am passionate about my work. The universe blesses me every day. I have the food to eat on my table. I have this life ahead of me to explore the world. My passion drives the money for me automatically. I am passionate about life. I have everything that I could ever imagine. I'm sitting right here with all the health that I'm blessed with. I am an abundant human being. There is a difference between the energy of the word I need and then saying that I'm abundant. Focus on the things that you have in life and begin to radiate positivity. Based on those things, you are a personification of vibrational energy. Channelize that energy into its pure form. Everything that you desire already exists somewhere in the universe. When you become united with everything that exists around you, the universe begins to bless you in miraculous ways. New opportunities will begin to show up without you trying to push yourself toward them. The third and the most negative word that you can say for yourself is the word, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot achieve this in life, and I cannot be successful. These are all negative emotions that arise due to some previous experiences that you had in life that are holding you back till this very day. It is the result of those past experiences that your subconscious mind believes that you are unable to do or achieve something in life. And you also begin to hold that true to yourself. But imagine if Shakespeare would have thought that no one would read my plays ever. It is a waste of time to write about anything. What would have happened? History wouldn't have registered a noble mind in the field of literature. We find his literature for references till now, keeping him alive with his work with us till now, just because of the fact that he believed that he could. You will not know the power that you hold within you till the time you let it flow freely.
The more you raise your prices, the easier everything becomes.
And that power won't be unleashed till the time you will keep saying, I cannot do this. Take another example of J.K. Rowling. For instance, before the release of the first book in the series of Harry Potter, she was leading a miserable life. She lost her mother, lost her relationship, lost a child in the process, and later again fell into an abusive marriage relationship. She was also refused by many publications. What if she would have believed that she could not, if she would have told herself that she could not be a published writer, she would have never found the fame that she has today. She told herself that she could, and all of us know what happened next. Her books were sold out from the bookstores, and she became a world-renowned author. Before the actual miracle happens, everything might seem to be miserable, but it is your belief and strong determination that can bring your desires into reality. Take a look at other personalities such as Oprah Winfrey herself. She pulled herself out of poverty and is now one of the richest people in the world. If she would have continued to believe that her poverty had no end, her life would have spun about differently. Even Steve Jobs says that the world is built by people no smarter than you. By the word you, he means people like you and I, simple, ordinary people. But only those people have the ability to change the world, and the people who believe in themselves. Whatever you believe that you are on the inside always reflects on the external world. So keep in mind that everything you can imagine is everything that you can achieve. Never tell yourself that I cannot do this. Remove this word from your vocabulary and start saying that I can. The world is filled with infinite possibilities of everything to happen. You have the impact on the world with your words that create your reality. Yes, look at people like Elon Musk, who has a dream to colonize Mars, for which we all know that he has started the program SpaceX. That is his vision, that he believes that he can bring into reality. One day when he was to ask that how he was able to compete with NASA in order to launch his program, he simply responded that he reads a lot of books. Chuckle, you can see how he is focused on his vision only without being insecure about NASA. He is doing what he is doing because he believes that he simply can. So make this decision for yourself today that you are going to change your life for the better, because you have the power to change your reality. You hold everything within you that you have always desired. Make this decision today that you are going to change your life. Within the next 6 months, you can get that money that you always wanted. You can get your dream job. You can get your dream life. Stop asking yourself why and start telling yourself why not. Why can't you have it? You can have it in your life with positivity and happiness. You have the ability to be the best version of yourself today. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be prosperous. You deserve to be abundant in life. You will meet new people who will fill your life with excitement and positivity. Positive attitude will attract more positivity into your life. Begin to invest in yourself and stop telling yourself that you cannot do it. You can do everything that you can think of. Believe in the power of yourself, and trust me, amazing things will begin to happen to you.
Thousands of people are quietly selling books like this on Amazon using AI. Here's how it works. All right, step 1, go to Amazon and
let's see what Bruce.
The most dangerous person is the one who listens, thinks, and observes. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm. A wise man can always be found alone. A weak man can always be found in crowd. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. Control your anger. If you have anger towards others, they control you. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. If you want to be successful, you must respect one rule: never lie to yourself. Patience can cook a stone. Running water never gets old, so you just gotta keep floating.
Yes, sir.
As you think, so shall you become. The best fighter is never angry. Ignorance is the root and stem of all evil. If you only talk about water, it will never quench your thirst. If you want to know water, you have to drink it and swim in it. Think before trusting anyone, because there are many types of people in this world. An angry person makes a fool of himself very quickly. If you think a thing is impossible, you'll only make it impossible. Love and respect. Without respect, love cannot go long. If you don't want to slip up tomorrow, speak the truth today. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Do not correct a fool or he will hate you. Correct a wise man and he will appreciate you. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. I am not teaching you anything. I just help you to explore yourself. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. He who has peace of mind disturbs neither himself nor another. All truths are not to be told. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. Experience is the hardest kind of teacher. It gives you the test first and the lesson afterward. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. When you accept yourself, the whole world accepts you. One of the best lessons you can learn in life is to master how to remain calm. Calm is a superpower. When you talk, you are only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new. Remember, no man is really defeated unless he is discouraged. Every situation in life is temporary, so when life is...
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick-looking goggle/glasses.
...is good. Make sure you enjoy and receive it fully, and when life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Pain will leave once it is done teaching you, and that really hit me deep. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I still have to learn. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. If you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. Ever tried, ever failed, no matter. Try again, fail better. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. When you build in silence, people don't know what to attack. You only fail when you stop trying. Your struggle is part of your story. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. Be teachable, you're not always right. Never make a permanent decision based on temporary feelings. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Believing in yourself is the first secret of success. Your greatest asset in the world is your mindset. If you can stay positive, in a negative situation you win. Never tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. You can't reach what's in front of you until let go of what's behind you. Everyone leaves. Learn how to survive alone. Before you act, decide. Before you decide, think. Before you think, focus. Your comfort zone is killing your potential. Your only limit is you. Words without action mean nothing. When you lean to survive without anyone, you can survive anything. Failure, you can survive anything. Failure is the greatest teacher. Die with memories, not dreams. You only live once, but if you do it.
Tired of fleeting health fads and endless supplement stacks? Break free with Armra Colostrum. With more than 400 bioactive nutrients.
One day, the people that don't even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. If someone is trying to bring you down, they are already below you. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo.
Somebody's trying to bring you
One
down.
day,
Already
the people that don't even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. If someone is trying to bring you down, they are already below you. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just gotta find the ones worth suffering for. If you look at the people in your circle and you don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. A good life has some bad days too. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. When writing the story of your life, Don't let anyone else hold the pen. Smiling doesn't necessarily mean you're happy. Sometimes it just means you're strong. It's better to be alone than in bad company. Free yourself from society's advice. Most of them have no idea of what they're doing. Be valuable, not available. Words are like keys. If you choose them right, they can open any heart and shut any mouth. If you only walk on sunny days, you'll never reach your destination. Do it alone, do it broke, do it tired, do it scared. Just do it. You are at your strongest when you are calm. Life is like a book. Some chapters are sad, some are happy, but all are necessary for the full story. Never tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. Just remember, you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Every morning, you have two options: continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. The only thing you can do to improve yourself at something is practice. If you don't trust yourself, how will others trust you? Always keep your dreams big. Even if you fail, something will come your way. What is the point of being on this earth if you are going to be like everyone else? Life's 6 rules for success. 1. Trust yourself. 2. Break some rules. 3. Don't be afraid to fail. 4. Ignore the naysayers. 5. Work like hell. 6. Give something back. Forget the mistake. Remember the lesson. Risk is always better than regret. Never reply when you are angry. Never make a promise when you are happy. Never make a decision when you are sad. Open your close mind. Close your open mouth. There is no elevator to success. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. Focus on you. People come and go. If you don't let go of the wrong people, you'll never meet the right people. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Stop telling people everything. Most people don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. There are 2 types of pains, one that hurts you and the other that changes you. For your peace of mind, don't let people know too much about you. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today hard, but tomorrow easier. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine to your soul. Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Your past is a place to learn and grow, not a place to live. If you stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. People who say it is impossible should not interrupt those who are trying to make it possible.
Right. Y'all need to hear that again.
Making mistakes is better than faking perfections. People who say it is impossible should not interrupt those who are trying to make it possible. Positive thinking can be contagious. Being surrounded by winners helps you develop into a winner. Concentrate on your goals. Do not allow other thoughts to enter your mind. If you allow them to, other things could take your concentration away from your ultimate aim. Everybody pities the weak. Jealousy you have to earn. If you don't find the time, if you don't do the work, you don't get the results. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Don't quit. Nothing lasts forever, not even pain. Everyone leaves. Learn how to survive alone. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you only spend it once. You cannot change the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails to reach your destination. A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence.
Right.
The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. No company is better than a bad company. Don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. For me, life is continuously being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer. In our society, the women who break down barriers are those who ignore limits. Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million. No one is going to figure out your life. It's your responsibility. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. If someone cheats or hurts you, don't worry, because no evil goes unpunished, and scare such people with your silence.
Okay. Let's see this. Time to read them. I want to hear them.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Never give it. It was a high counsel that I once heard given to a young person. Always do what you are afraid to do. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. Love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Seek opportunity, not security. A boat in a harbor is safe, but in time, its bottom will rot out. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. We must overcome the notion that we must be regular. It robs you of the chance to be extraordinary and leads you to the mediocre. Risk more than others think is safe. Care more than others think is wise. Dream more than others think is practical. Expect more than others think is possible. A happy person is not a person in a certain set of circumstances, but rather a person with a certain set of attitudes. For a long time, it seemed to me that real life was about to begin. Real life. But there was always some obstacle in the way. Something had to be got through first. Some unfinished business, time still to be served, or a debt to be paid. Then my life would begin. At last it dawned on me that these obstacles were my life.
Right.
You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. You don't get to choose how you're going to die or when, but you can decide how you're going to live now. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men as a whole experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Never let the odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you are meant to do. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe.
Yes, sir.
How do you know when it's time to end a relationship or when to really fight for it to see if there's something there?
I don't think there's a right or wrong answer that applies.
Focus on you. People come and go. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Sometimes, the things that break your heart end up fixing your vision. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. Be proud. You survived the days you thought you couldn't. Not everyone will like you. That's life. Stop telling people everything. Most people don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. Be kind, but don't let people use you. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for something you are not. Don't go broke trying to impress broke people. Stay away from people who make you feel lonely. No company is better than a bad company. Make peace with your past so it won't screw up the present. Don't compare your life to others. You have no idea what their journey is all about. Never underestimate the power of stupid people. No one is going to figure out your life. It's your responsibility. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn.
Right.
If nobody helps you, do it alone. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a defense to a lot of challenges. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. What other people think of you is none of your business.
Yes, sir.
You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Being alone gives us an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves. Sometimes you need to stop seeing the good in people and start seeing what they show you. Don't pretend to be better than you are. Live life at your own pace.
Yes, sir.
Life is too short to waste time hating anyone. Your deepest, darkest moment may be the best thing that ever happens to you. Envy is a waste of time. You already have all you need. If you don't ask, you don't get. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Life isn't fair, but it's still good. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Don't trust words, trust actions. Do yourself a favor. Get rich. Life gets easier with money, not time. If you can survive your own thoughts, you can survive anything.
Right.
If they don't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. Learn to heal without venting to everyone. To avoid disappointment, expect nothing from nobody. Everything comes to you at the right time. Be patient and trust the process. Failure is a bruise, not a tattoo.
Yes, sir.
Avoid gossip at all costs. It's poison to your mind. The root of all suffering is attachment. Time always exposes what you truly mean to someone. Stress is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it can last a lifetime.
How are you not tired of spending your hard-earned money on a million different productivity apps? Well, here's how you can save and wave goodbye to Asana, Trello, ClickUp, TickTick, Monday, Notion, Calendly, and all of those other cool.
If someone is trying to bring you down, they are already below you.
We just heard that one.
Money isn't everything in life, but it can help you solve a lot of problems. No matter how smart, successful, and good-looking you are, nobody likes arrogance. Humility is everything. Don't regret having a good heart. All good things come back and multiply. Don't feel guilty for doing what's best for you. Choose your friends wisely. The fastest way to become better is to surround yourself with better people. Be loyal or stay single. That's simple. Expect nothing. Appreciate everything. Be grateful for the little things in your life to find inner peace. Do your best and trust the process. The harder you work, the luckier you will get. Never take anything personally. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality. Be forgiving, be understanding, but do not be a fool. Never say maybe if you want to say no. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Your self-respect has to be stronger than your feelings. Don't let success go to your head. Don't let failure go to your heart. The best way to respect yourself is to discipline yourself. If you are a giver, remember to learn your limits because the takers don't have any.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, sir.
Yourself
Yes,
is to discipline
sir.
yourself.
Thank you for that one.
Don't let success go to your head. Don't let failure go to your heart. The best way to respect yourself is to discipline yourself. If you are a giver, remember to learn your limits because the takers don't have any. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. Accept criticism, but never accept disrespect. Never give up on something you really want. It's difficult to wait, but it's more difficult to regret. When you are angry, stay silent. You have 3 choices in life. You can watch things happen, make things happen, or wonder what the hell happened. Stay strong. Even when things begin to fall apart, stay strong. You're being judged no matter what, so be who you want to be. You don't have to win every argument. Agree to disagree. No regrets, just lessons. No worries, just acceptance. No expectations, just gratitude. Life is too short. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. The more you are interested in others, the more interesting they find you. To be interesting, be interested. If you are not falling down occasionally, you are just coasting. Hatred is a curse that does not affect the hated. It only poisons the hater. Release a grudge as if it was poison. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. People change, love hurts, friends leave, things go wrong. But remember that life goes on. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. Be a good person, but don't waste your time proving it. Never tell your friends your plans. Stop putting too much trust in them. Don't let anyone know what you're doing until it's done. If you want to be trusted, be honest. The only person that cares about your hopes and dreams is you. The only person that is going to make them happen is you.
The only thing more popular than me is Wild natural deodorant.
Cherry Blossom. Oh, I wish I could sniff your pits all day. You totally can. Wild lasts for 24 hours.
Plus, with all of...
Forget what hurts you, but never forget what it taught you. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Even the nicest people have their limits. Your direction is more important than your speed. Control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. Don't overshare. Privacy is power. Don't make a permanent decision based on temporary emotions. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. As long as you are alive, no obstacle is permanent. You'll learn nothing from life if you think you're right all the time. Stay patient. The best things happen unexpectedly. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. Life is a one-time offer. Use it well. Be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. Free yourself from society's advice. Most of them have no idea of what they're doing. First, it hurts. Then it makes you stronger. Normalize walking some paths alone, because goals are personal. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them.
There's a tech solution that you need to implement now if you want to nail your deliverables. It's called...
All right, bro. Yep.
If you want to fly with eagles, don't swim with the ducks. When the character of a man is not clear to you, look at his friends. Change is good, but it is never easy.
We're gonna get on up out of here for the day.
When you sparkle, you inspire.
This is another episode of Expansion Pack, and I'm your host, Dan F. Man, per usual. I'm gonna check y'all out here again next week. Mindful Mondays. I hope y'all got some food off of that. Y'all filled up off them quotes. And I'm up out of here. Peace.
When you finish that game or that sport, you're like, whoa, that was tough, but I did it. So
right.
We cannot assume how everyone would assume to come into this world and what they would assume that they would want to experience. Now, Helen Keller is a good example of this. She was deaf
Yo, look.
And a paraplegic. And yet
Helen
she came
Keller
up with
on our
profound
episode.
quotes that impacted the world over, tens of millions of people, by saying the only thing worse than blindness is to have sight without vision. And I was thinking, what would it be like if I couldn't hear? What would be worse than not being able to hear? And I was thinking about Beethoven, who sawed the legs off his piano so he could write through vibrations the Ninth Symphony, which is one of my favorite symphonies. And I thought, well, the only thing really worse than deafness is probably to be able to hear without empathy. I think that's what the world is missing. So what I've tried to do is share my story and my experience. And to me, it's been a beautiful journey. And it has helped me to reconcile all the things that have been in my life I thought were irreconcilable. But sharing it has been powerful because I know I'm just sharing it with the world around me. And it has increased also my empathy towards other people's condition and what they are experiencing. Because I don't believe I'm here to judge. I believe I'm here to learn to love and learn how to receive love. And that's what's important.
Ladies, how come we're taught to get a 9-to-5, but nobody taught us about the secret 5 to 9 strategy that actually creates time and financial freedom? If you swap your 9-to-5 for a 5 to 9,
I'm gonna let my man do his thing.
Over time, this cat. I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is PsycHacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the topic of today's short talk is